Okay, hi everybody. Just come gather this way. We can get some people over here. Gather around. Come this way. There's a lot of people. New part of the All right. Okay, awesome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our performance of Abandoned. Woo! Woo! All right.
Yay!
You are about to enter the world of the apocalypse, inspired by the Book of Revelations. The four horsemen have come, terrible wars have been fought, and the population of the earth has been decimated. With most population centers gone, the survivors live in small, scattered outposts like the one you are about to enter. You are refugees traveling through the ruins of Los Angeles on your way to what you hope is a better life in New Babylon, a decadent metropolis to the west and one of the only major cities still in existence. First, you will stop here to rest, resupply, wait out the oncoming storm, and perhaps find more than you bargained for. As you interact with our show, please bear the following in mind. 1, please do not touch any of the characters unless you are specifically invited to do so. 2, please do not take or move any props unless you're specifically directed to by one of the characters. 3, please do not interrupt interactions between characters unless you are invited to do so. 4, any unduly aggressive or disruptive behavior will result in a verbal warning or ejection from the show depending on the severity. Each of you has been given a background and connection in the form of a slip of paper. Should you choose, you can draw on that information to inform your interactions with the characters. You're not required to do so and may simply interact with the characters as you see fit. Please return your role cards to us at the end of the show. Prepare yourselves to enter the outpost. You will be led inside by an envoy from New Babylon, the official who has been leading your caravan for the last few days.
Excuse me. Keep up. You don't want to get lost in the storm. The wolves will get you. Come along now. Follow me. Right this way.
Finally, please come in through the store. Please come out. Come out. Welcome to the outpost.
Come on in, everyone. How you doing?
Come on in.
Come on in. Sit on in. Come on.
Come that store.
Everyone all right? Just make your way in. Make room for everyone else. Come on in. Just spread out. Come on. Make room. Come on this way. Come on this way. Yeah, there's a storm outside. Let me get it out. That's fine. Just come on in. Come on. Everything's fine. Don't be shy. Come on in. Everything's going to be a little hard for a while. You know what I mean? Come on in, everyone.
We still got a few more.
All right. Just make sure they're safe from that storm outside. Did you leave any stragglers out there? Anyone behind?
I'll do a quick check, Jackson. I think we got everybody.
We're all right? Everything good? Are we battening down the hatch? All right, everyone. Welcome in. This is the Grave Outpost. My name is Jackson Thorpe. I'm the quartermaster here.
Oh, shut up. If I wanted to hear you prattle on with your introductions, I would have asked you to. Now, here is your half of the trade deal.
This is a joke, right? This is not even half of what you promised us.
If I were you, I would be grateful New Babylon give you anything at all. Anything New Babylon gives us is a gift and should be received graciously. Now, we are the last bastion of civilization and culture, as you know.
Yes, you are.
2 things that this outpost is severely unburdened by. I'm going to inspect my half of the trade deal. I hope that everything is there for your own good.
It is.
Wonderful! I'll have a drink when I'm done. A sip one if I have to spend any amount of time in this pit.
All right. Well, that
Full of sunshine.
yeah, very pleasant. All right, they're right. You might be staying here for a little bit while longer than you originally intended. Sorry about that. The storm outside is pretty dangerous to be left in. We're happy to lend you any shelter that we can. Like I said, my name's Jackson Thorpe. You already met Chuck.
Hi.
She's our resident scout. We got Anton over there in the corner. They're our mechanic. Laputa back there. He's our hunter. A little broody, but once you get to know him, talk to him maybe. Got Chris right here. Then our gardener. Garden's over there if you're interested in green thumb, so to speak. We got Jude right there, our medic. if you got something that needs patching up, just head on over to the lab. And over there, soaking in the dark, is Cullen. If you need some spiritual guidance. That being said, our home is your home. Welcome on in. Get to know some of us, maybe hang out because we're going to be here for a while. If you want to help out, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine.
Welcome to the Outpost. If anyone needs help, wants help with the garden, I appreciate it.
All right.
Anyone needs money, go ahead. All right.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Hello. Welcome. I'm Chris, and you are?
Steven.
Steven, pleasure to meet you. And you?
I'm B.
V, pleasure to meet the two of you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hey, I'm Aaron.
Aaron, pleasure to meet you. And you? Marie? Chris, pleasure to meet you. Your name?
Paul.
Paul? Pleasure to meet you.
My name's Rain.
Rain? Pleasure to meet you guys. Welcome to the Grave Outpost. Again, sorry you guys kind of got stuck out here. Where are y'all traveling from today?
All over, actually.
That's fair.
Caravan.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you got grouped up in this bunch with the envoy and everything. Listen, if you guys mind helping me out with something here, the envoy kind of shafted us with our supplies, and we don't have as much as what we need. I could use a little bit of additional water to work on my garden here, as you can see. If y'all don't mind, maybe asking either Jackson here, our quartermaster, or potentially even Chuck, our scout, like record player, see if they have some spare water they can give me. Any help would be appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. I didn't get this.
Let's fuck shit up.
Alright.
Alright.
We ask Jackson for water?
Why not?
Should we ask Jackson for water?
I think we should.
Thanks to Anton. Anton made it back.
He's master of quarters.
Oh, okay.
Howdy. This is Beth. My name's Jackson Thorpe.
Hi, I'm B.
V, pleasure
Yeah.
to meet you and you all.
I'm Steven.
Pleasure to meet you, Steve.
Hello. Hello, you're the quartermaster.
I am, yeah.
We were just hoping to get requisition some water for Chris's garden.
It's a bit of a generous term, I'd say. More of a glorified paperboy. Or I also like to call them ingrates, inbred. Let's see, what other fun names can we think of? Can you think of any names?
His name's Jackson.
Yeah. You know,
Yes. Unfortunately for him.
Yeah, we don't mean to interrupt the conversation, but if we could just get some water. Just get all the water
yeah.
that we'll allow you.
Tell you what, if you fill this out right here, I can.
Is that a... What is that?
It's a water inspection form. If you fill it out,
Post-apocalyptic paperwork. You'll
fill
have to
that
say.
out. I can promise water later if it's for the garden. Right now, with keeping all the refugees in here, you know, Beth and Steve.
When would we get the water?
Probably after we leave. The storm's outside. We have to go to the river and grab
Can
it.
you just write like IOU or something?
All right, yeah. Sounds good, Jackson.
Okay.
And of course, you have to use the water on the.
Yes. I guess we'll give this back. It's not really water.
We could talk to Chuck. Maybe they're a little more useful.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yours?
Thomas.
Thomas, it's a pleasure to meet you. Hi, welcome. Where are you guys from?
I'm from the islands.
From the islands.
Yeah,
Okay.
jumper.
All right, so you're probably used to a little bit more of a glamorous lifestyle in the Outpost, yeah? Well, we're happy to have you here. Have you met anyone else so far? Okay. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Steven.
Steven. Hi, welcome. Where are you from?
Somewhere.
Somewhere? Cute.
It's not here
I also
anymore.
lost my memory wandering around. It's a little bit difficult here. Listen, I'm wondering, can you guys do me a favor? Or are you working on something else?
No, we'd love to.
I'm trying to sort of consolidate our efforts around here. It's a little bit scattered, and people are kind of dying left and right. We're losing people difficulty, and mostly it's things that are preventable. We just need to sort of work better together. For example, Cullen over there, excellent religious leader, and a very personal friend of mine.
A lot of people interested in
Not
the
super
difficulty.
responsible. They
Love that
lost
for them.
the water purification form somewhere around this outpost, and I have no idea where it is. Could you guys like look around and be at the piece of paper, the standard side? I think it was over there somewhere. And just I do. Do you?
Well, of course it was in Babylon, in the university. I haven't even been to school.
Have I been to school?
You look like an illiterate immigrant.
Okay. And you look like a fascist, but sometimes that can be deceiving.
Oh, well, thank you. You like my hat.
So
These
much.
are all of the awards I've won. Have you ever been awarded for anything in your life?
Oh, baby, you have no idea.
Oh, baby, don't call me that.
Seems interesting.
Excuse me. That was a little bit rude of me. As I was saying, looking for the water form, I think it was somewhere over there. They're supposed to bring it back to me when they're done. I don't even know if they filled it out. Could you find that and bring it back to me if you can?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Hi.
I'm V.
Oh,
by the
V?
way. Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you, V. And Steven.
Yeah. We're helping Chris get water for his garden, and we asked Jackson for some, and he just gave us like a water requisition form instead of actual water. So we were wondering if you had any actual water.
Yeah, come over here.
He's supposed to be the quartermaster.
Yeah,
Like
I
a
know.
nickel master at this point.
I agree with you. Listen, Jackson has a lot of strengths. I would say resource management isn't like the main one.
Odd for the quartermaster.
And one could say that. One could certainly say that, and maybe one should.
One has, in fact.
You did just now.
Just me.
Listen, I do have this water, and I'm willing to give it to Chris, but it is my last of my personal stores of water. So if you bring it back to him, can you please tell him he owes me a favor? Sure. And we should talk later about some of the issues that are going on. All right? Mm-hmm. Tell him we'll talk. Yeah.
Achievement.
Thank you.
Get thirsty?
Jackson gave us an IOU for water. Chuck actually gave us one.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean,
Chuck says you owe her a favor because this is her personal water source.
that's up. Jude! Jude, I'm so sorry. Please, come with me.
Okay.
Can't you see CPR if that mask is going in his mouth?
I think they're dead. Okay, living quarters.
Left and rebel legs. Let's get out of here. Shoot him.
New Babylon is not going to be happy about a dead envoy. Should we say they got lost in the storm or something?
No. We're going to need to figure this out a lot sooner than that. This is a dead man switch.
What?
It's going to broadcast a signal in just over an hour to New Babylon saying this person has died here.
That's really bad news. You know, New Babylon doesn't take kindly to the Outpost to kill all.
Hey, we didn't kill anybody,
How
okay?
did they know that? I've heard that there are death cult assassins sent by the cult to places like these, outposts like these, and they wipe them off the map.
You said death cult. You're part of death cult. They won't kill us if you're here.
No, I am only a missionary. Besides, the assassins are not my side of the cult.
Well, we can still do something, right? We can't just be dead people walking here. Chuck, is there any kind of way you could run interference and maybe scramble the message that thing's sending back to New Babylon?
I mean, I can certainly try, but first Anton needs to get the backup generator online, and even then, what message will we send?
They killed themselves.
Yes, we were telling them what death is.
Wait! Hey! If we don't provide a unified explanation, a single front of New Babylon, that's it. Okay? We're dead before the message even goes out.
You're right. Yeah, what we need is someone, a figure, a leader, head to lead us and all y'all, sorry to lump y'all in with us, but guilty by association and all that, through this mess. A leader of some kind.
I think that's a great idea. I mean, obviously I'm the best person for the job. I am the smartest, and I do have the most contacts in New Babylon, so I would probably be able to get them to forgive us for this disaster and maybe even swing us better trade deals in the process.
Now, Chuck, wait a minute. While you are obviously smart, strong, and capable,
We get it.
and many other things, we need a leader with strong conviction, strong beliefs that you can only find in an individual like myself. I have been blessed by Our Lady Horseman Death, and with her spiritual guidance, I will lead this outpost out of the Valley of Bones, yes! Because it helps to have sway with the death cult, you know. With us being one of their bases, we would have resources, protection, security, unlike any that we have seen in our lifetime. Huzzah! 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 Huzzah!
Huzzah.
No, you know, those are both great ideas, but it seems like you're leaning on New Babylon, which is what got us into this mess in the first place. You know, when I said that there should be a leader, I really meant myself.
Well, that's cute.
Look, I am the founder of this here outpost, along with Jude and Chris. We built this from the ground up. It's only natural that one of us should take that position. I'm the quartermaster. I know everything goes. I know how things are supposed to be. It's only a natural step up. So, how are we going to do this? Because I really don't want to get into a physical confrontation.
Right, because we win, obviously.
We put it to a vote, okay? It's an old-fashioned notion that I know, but everybody here is going to experience the fallout of what happens if we don't get this under control. So if there's going to be a leader, then we should choose one. Yeah, those of us who've been here for longer know the candidates better, actually more of a say.
Yes.
It's everybody in this together.
Well, if we can get through this vote before New Babylon comes and tears us to shreds, there's still a lot of work to be done at this outpost in general. And like Jackson said, y'all are kind of stuck here, wrong time, wrong place and everything. So maybe do what you can to get us out of this sticky situation, help the person you think might make the best leader for this outpost, and maybe we can figure out a way to turn the tides against New Babylon. But unless anyone else has any bright ideas or objections, I think we should all get back to our job duties post-haste.
All right, Chris.
Oh dear.
Steven. Well,
that was exciting.
Yeah, things suddenly took a turn for the worse. Much, much worse.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what though? We need to focus on the positive in the situation. We need to focus on what we can do. We need to make sure everyone stays together, regardless of what happens, right?
Hey, sure, yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
so, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Regardless of who wins the election, we need to throw them a little bit of a celebration, some kind of party to unify the outpost together. And
celebrate the new leader.
Exactly. Make sure everyone's
and
on
the
the same
death of the no.
I mean, I'm sure there's some rumblings underneath the people's celebrations of that, but look, I'm worried about Anton, our mechanic over there. I've heard him muttering for the past couple days about leaving this place, and I really don't want him to. I want him to stay around. So if you guys could possibly take this over to him and convince him to stay, at least for tonight, tell him of the plan for a little celebration, a little unification party, and if he's willing to stay at least for that, have him put that on as a sign of his commitment.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but they seem very interesting.
Yeah, that's a couple of research and findings that my ex Brenda had put together. She left the outpost about 2.5 years ago now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Time heals all wounds and all that, you know. So
We'll talk to Anton.
thank you guys so much.
I love waiting in darkness. What if we hop to the place and come back later?
Oh, wait, I think he's turning it on.
Okay! Oh!
We did it!
Yes, it's on. Thank you for your help. Thank you. Oh my God. The way they make these generators, it's crazy. I put these lights up a little while ago. Me and Chris want to make the place more like home. It's not essential, but
You and Chris?
yeah, I think it's an improvement, right? And now we can fix it. Thank you guys for your help. Yeah. Some batteries. Batteries? How many does he need?
I didn't say just 3.
Hey, thanks for your help.
Chris wanted us to talk to you.
Chris wanted
Now that you've got the generator online, that's really great, exciting. He wanted to throw a bit of a celebration for whoever is elected.
A celebration right now. Somebody just died and you want...
No, at the end.
Okay, an election
Bring
party.
everybody together so that
Whatever.
no matter who's elected.
Okay, well I live here. I'll be there.
It matters to him that you are there specifically.
What? Why? What is
Because he
it?
cares about you and he wants you to be there and he's worried about you.
He cares about me? Sure.
Yeah, he's worried about. He wanted
what he
you to
said.
wear this bracelet to show that you would be going to the party.
All right, but
Where's your color?
I live here, so I guess I'll freaking be there.
We're very glad to hear that.
Sorry about this situation. I heard something a little bit troubling.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, fantastic.
He said he'll be at the party. He lives here. He said it, and he'll be there.
Fantastic. Great. Do you guys mind helping me out with one other thing real quick?
Sure.
So I just want to make sure that all these people that threw their hat in the ring for running for leader, I just need to make sure that they're put in the outpost first.
Yeah.
Now I have some people talking to Cullen. I have a couple people already vouching for Chuck, but right now I don't have anyone telling me what Jackson's plan is. So
Sure.
if you guys could possibly go talk to Jackson a little bit for me, see what it is that their plan is.
Yeah.
Just keep things rolling at all times, if that makes sense. Thank you guys.
Steven, right?
Oh, hello.
Yes, hello. So we just wanted to hear about your pitch for leader. What do you stand for? What's your platform?
All right, well, first of all, break away from New Babylon, you know what I mean? New Babylon's only treated us like garbage. For 6 months, they were slowly, riddling down on our supplies, now to halfway, like Chuck was saying. We got, hell, no honest trader's gonna want that much.
Wouldn't you get no supplies if you didn't work with them?
That's the thing, I got a plan. So I got some gentlemen out there helping me. We're going to make, I think, a radio or something like that. I think we're going to be able to communicate with other outposts, and if they trade with New Babylon, we can probably get our supplies through them.
So why not just make nice outposts?
Because they're trying to kill us right now for just something, an accident that wasn't even a part of us.
Why not just talk to them?
You think they're going to talk? After all the stories you've heard about other outposts pissing off New Babylon once and just getting ended? Whole outposts have gone dark. I don't know where you've been, but that's how New Babylon operates. It shows a little bit of resistance and crush you in the foot. There is no question. It's about asserting their dominance, and that's it. The only way to fight back is to get away. Now, Chuck wants to undermine them, just come up with a sneaky plan. And Chuck's brilliant. Maybe it'll work. But the better part of this plan is to not talk to them at all. Cut them out completely. Then you never have to worry about it. It's as simple as that. The fastest way to the better half of the truth.
So how are you, what's your strategy for winning the election?
Well, hopefully just, I guess, reason. I don't know. My whole campaign's in your hand, really. I guess it comes down to the numbers. I'm not in the mood to buy favors, if that's what you mean. I'd rather win fair and square. Where'd you get
Hi, Pete, Steve, how'd it go?
So we talked to Jackson. His main thing is that he wants to break away from New Babylon completely.
Ooh, that's a tall
And
order.
he says Anton's making a radio so that he can communicate with the other outposts and hopefully open up trade with them instead.
That's actually a really clever idea. Yeah, if we can just completely cut out New Babylon and be self-reliant, that would be fantastic.
Well, I mean, we'd be relying on the other outposts, but, you know.
I mean, there's a reason there are the outposts and not also under New Babylon, right?
Well, they work with, some of them will still work with you.
Probably the same reason we work with them. Not because we have a choice, but because we need to.
Yeah.
So, okay, fascinating. So, do you guys trust Jackson? Weather reservation
I
state.
mean, he gave you an IOU for water, and Chuck actually gave you water.
That's true.
He's a talker. Some other people here are doers.
That's a good point. Right now, we two kind of need to do what we're talking. Okay.
I don't know. We haven't talked to Cullen yet, only Chuck and Jackson.
Here. I told you all about that party idea I had before, right?
Yeah, the party.
So I was able to snatch this from Jude's station. I think he's hiding some happy pills or something like that in one of his cabinets. If y'all could simply
spice up the party?
Exactly, but I think he kind of keeps them to himself for when he needs a little pick me up. But I think we should be able to share them with everyone tonight.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If y'all can take a look at this, I suck at puzzles. I'll put my hand up. I'm really bad with them, and I think that's why Jude wrote out the combination like this to make sure I didn't get in. But
I'm sure we could figure it out.
yeah, if y'all can take a look at it and see if you can let me know.
We got it. Let's use the light.
Yeah.
Okay. One digit is right and in its place. One digit is right but in the wrong place. Two digits are right but both are in the wrong place. all digits are wrong. One digit is right, but in the wrong place. So all the 8s are wrong.
Yeah.
And all the 1s are wrong. I guess the 3. So one digit is right, but in the wrong place. So only 0 is right. Because we know but it's in the wrong place.
So 0 is probably at the end.
Yeah. And the 2 has to be second then, because if the 0 is at the end, it says 2 of these are right.
Yeah, so 2 is second, 0 is at the end.
Is at the end, and we just need to figure out what the first one is. So one digit is right, but in the wrong place.
1.
No, but 1 is wrong, because all digits are wrong.
Well, we have a 6, we have a 4, so...
But we only need the first place, and it says one digit's right, but in the wrong place. So it can't be the 6, right? Because it's in the wrong place.
Oh, yeah, because... Wait, so 2 is second, that's right. 4... It's 4.
So 4, 2, 0.
Yeah.
420.
Lol. Alright.
We probably need a way to distract Jude.
You know, you saw the envoy going around insulting everyone. You know, chucking Crystal Master. Well,
should we distract him somehow?
I would say generally, yeah. She's been here for...
Get Chris to help. Hi, I'm wondering if you could help us. I think Jude has been having some issues with medical supplies, and I was hoping that you could talk to him, pull him out of there, and help him work through things.
Medical supply?
Yeah, you're the quartermaster, and you provide everything. I wanted to go through the inventory with you, so I would just grab that.
All right, yeah.
Maybe his people too. It seems really important.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's the plant guy.
Jackson Thorpe.
Oh, Jackson Thorpe. I forgot.
You want to look over some medical supplies from the chest?
No.
Excuse me, just got a peek here.
Is it? You need to watch your death.
Do you need anything?
I mean...
Weird.
Okay, now I'm always someone here. Something.
Do you pockets? There's nothing really.
I mean, I have a pretty good skill. I don't see that causing anything like that. I'm sorry, thank you. Absolutely.
So we're going to have some speeches to show where we stand, how we stand, and all that jazz. Anyone want to go first?
Yes, I'll happily go first.
Come on down, Cole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huzzah! 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 Yes, thank you everyone. Hello. Let me tell you, when I am leader of this outpost, we will have peace. And not just peace from New Babylon, but true spiritual peace with death. Yes, both the divine figure and the concept. When I am leader, this outpost will be a tranquil oasis with all the love and ecstasy the death cult brings. I will make this a paradise for every single person who lives here. And not just with those death blessings, but we will have, with us being one of the bases of New Babylon's death cult nightclub, we will have resources, and protection, spiritual security beyond measure. Yes? Thank you. Huzzah!
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 All right, there you have it. That's Cullen right there. Passing it to the end, as they say. All right, here's down to me and you.
Maybe you're standing right there. You go for it.
That's fair enough. I am here. They say that the best comes in the middle, so here I am. They do, actually. It's no colloquialism back in the day. Old Tony might think. Anyway, back in the day. All right, so here's my proposition. We're going to give New Babylon the good what for. Now, what are we going to give them? We're going to break away from them. That's what we're going to give them. We're going to give them nothing. They've already been shorting us for too long, you know, making us survive off of our, you know, boots to eat and all that jazz. Now, both my friendly competitors over here, whom I love dearly, they both, in some ways, have attachments to New Babylon. New Babylon is also where the envoy came from, and after their death, shit got put on our door. Now, if we keep allying ourselves in Babylon, sounds like we're going to shit where we eat, and that's a bad plan, if you ask me. Now, thanks to my friends David, John, and Oak over there, we have managed to fix a radio. And I think that if we get rid of New Babylon, we can start trading with other outposts that are trading with New Babylon to get the things that we need. We can get rid of it, we can get rid of the threat, we can get rid of everything. And survive by ourselves and by our family and by our own gumption. And that's the end of my rant. Vote for Jackson.
A surprisingly coherent speech from Jackson.
I have my
well
done.
Listen, I'll try to keep this short and sweet. While I care about and respect both of my competitors deeply, it simply isn't realistic to rid ourselves of the separation of church and state to become a death cult, mostly because many people would die. That's the thing. And unfortunately, as much as it would be ideal to break away from New Babylon completely, it simply isn't realistic. They are the center of technology and culture, and we do need them. My plan is to use this newly put together radio to unionize with the other outposts in order to present a united trading front so New Babylon can no longer stiff us on our trade deals. Additionally, I have contacts in New Babylon who I know would put pressure on their superiors and inferiors so that we do not get bombed or otherwise here today. If you have any other questions, please come see me. Thank you all. Anything else?
Wow, look at that. Damn, good, all right. Well,
I have a question.
Yeah, what's
Can
the
we do a write-in at all?
Well, how do you mean?
Can we have somebody, one of us, be the leader?
Refugee?
I mean,
Just asking. I just wanted to
I think if you're willing to get someone here that's been established at this outpost long enough to back you and second your right in
I'm not
candidacy.
saying for me, I don't want it.
Of course. Maybe
But I'm
work
just
with one of the members of this outpost to get your name on the ballot.
I mean, if you can get one of our family to say that you are leadership material and that you could lead this outpost, and I don't see why. Well, you know.
We do like a little bit of competition, don't we?
We do.
All right. That being said, calm down. All right. If there's nothing else,
Jackson.
Yeah.
Just a second.
All right. Wait, are you?
No.
Okay. Wow. Sorry.
Listen, somebody just died, okay? And we're all in a lot of danger. And tensions are really high right now, but I just want to remind everybody why we care about this place, huh? I mean, it's where we can tend the garden together, or grow something beautiful, you know? Where we can read a book together, share a cup of tea, or something. And you know, today, some people may be pursuing their own selfish agendas, all right? Some people may be trying to pull your loyalties in one way or another, trying to lead you down a dangerous path. But I just want you to be aware, all right, that this is a place of love, that we all love each other. If somebody is trying to convert you or change your mind about something, is trying to pursue their own selfish goals instead of the goals of the community. Maybe you should be a little bit critical of that. Just a thought.
Anton.
Just a thought.
Please.
Sorry.
My apologies. He is quite a drunk.
We prefer to jump south, because, you know, you make it like a cat, it's easier to swallow. All right, everyone, back to wood. Get out of here. Come on. We got some paper over here. Can you balance it around?
Yeah, great. Let me know.
How we feeling?
We're feeling better.
A lot better, Steve.
I'm so glad.
Thank you so much for the advice.
How many did you take?
Only 2, like you said.
Okay.
We're in a great spot.
Like, if you need more, it's not a problem.
Yeah. We'll see where things escalate. Thank you guys.
What do you want to do? Cullen's doing?
Yeah.
Yes. This letter, which I communicated with Death about herself. I had her possess my body. And so, with that, her hand took over my hand and wrote this letter. Now, I do need to give it a feminine touch, however, just to make it more believable to Laputa. I'll give it to her. You're just smelling Kool-Aid. By the way, I haven't found any psychoactive effects from that Kool-Aid. Quite disappointing. And finally, that finishing touch. No words about germs. Chuck and I exchanged quite a bit together.
Okay, well let's start with water. You get the water from the stream, right?
Partially, or from the supply drops.
The supply drops for the envoy. That was your doing.
Well, I made the drink initially, and then I handed them off to Chuck.
Chris, we ever a part of the Locust faction?
What do you think? Do I seem like someone that was part of the Locust?
Not at all. All he's presented is like a friendly gardener. He's been nothing but kind.
Really? Peach tree and Chris, is that ringing bells?
Sounds like a fun night.
Yeah. We found notes, Chris, around the outpost yesterday. Peach tree and here. Right, I thought nothing of it until the envoy died. Poison. Yeah. Poison entered their system. Most likely entering the garbage. And then they throw it back to you on the water in this outpost.
Not all of it.
I've seen that exact phrase before, and that during the war, I overheard the exact phrase next day. Say it attack my campsite.
I'm sorry. What is going on? Why are you imposing my voice?
You hear that Chris is a part of the Locust? Jude.
No, what? No.
The pieces fall into place. Your handwriting was on those notes. We compared the Jackson's supply requisition forms.
And I appreciate it. I guess the jig is up.
It only happens so long.
Jude, I'm sorry. I hope you know why I hid it from you. I was just trying to predict what this outpost was sure. All right. The envoy was a dick. They've been harassing us and stiffing us with supplies for the past 6 months. Jude, you remember what they did to you 3 months ago? I can't stand for that shit.
What the fuck are you saying right now?
I put about 10 grams of echinacea in the envoy's drink.
10 grams?
Grams?
I wanted to teach them a lesson. I guess I...
A lesson through death?
I mean, I'm sure some of y'all with your talks with Cullen know that can be a very powerful teacher.
You don't bring Cullen's teaching to us. And you said the jig is up. Are you both part of the Locust?
No. Rain just was someone I was trying to cover for me.
How can you be so casual about this when you put the entire outpost in danger, Chris? Everything we have built together the past 3 years.
Look, it was reckless, it was rash, I admit that, but at the end of the day...
No, this was very carefully thought out. I've heard rumors that pestilence is still active in New Babylon. I mean, those notes and connections to the Locust and the envoy dying a day after I found them outside of your office, Jude. Isn't it clear he was trying to frame you? He's working with pestilence to frame the outpost.
That's a popular theory. I like the way you like sometimes, Laputa. I wish I had a mastermind like you sometimes. You always love throwing everyone else under the bus instead of doing some real self-introspective thought, don't you? What have you been doing all this time?
Chris, you can deflect all you want, but I don't see how anyone here can trust you anymore.
I guess it's up to everyone else to make that decision for themselves. I'll happily tell you what I will do. But for now, I'll just do whatever I can to protect this outpost. I hope we all do the same.
Maybe you should just do nothing, because everything you've done so far has hurt people here.
Sorry.
I don't care how much you deny it. The handwriting on those notes was yours, Chris.
Yes.
No, it's a card.
Whether you admit to being a member of the Locust or not.
I was, yes. Currently, no.
He's gotta be telling the truth. He has a
Are you part of the Locust?
Absolutely not. I want to know stories about the Locust. Terrible things.
Jackson, you're running for a leader.
I just came into this. What's happening?
Chris admitted to murder. You cannot let this slide. I mean, we have to do something about this now.
Who did Chris murder? I heard
the envoy.
All right.
Come on, you
Okay,
Jackson, please, we'll have to do something about this.
I will. Let me think.
This is a joke. To you, Chris, this entire situation, putting everybody out here in danger, is that a joke? No. I mean, New Babylon could be on our doorstep at any minute. And then you're here laughing it off, smiling. I used to be a part of the Locust. I killed him because he was a dick. That's your take on this. That's your frame.
If you want to justify it as such, go ahead. I trust the people here at this outpost to get things done. I know my part in all this, and I'll happily play my role.
And what is your part in all this, Chris?
To support those that'll be the best for this outpost. Look, I may take things a little bit more lightheartedly than the two of you with your sourpuss expression, but at the end of the day, this place is my home. It has been for the past 3 years, and it continues and will always be my home.
There is nothing lighthearted about endangering your home and 36 innocent people.
7 years ago. Yeah. You remember?
Yeah.
You were in West Virginia.
Height of the war, yeah.
The day before the war ended, Chris. You were with them?
Yes.
I lost everybody I've ever cared about in my goddamn life. I lost my friends. I lost my family. I lost my daughter. And you sit here smiling, laughing your ass off, and acting like this is just one big joke. Listen, Chris, you might pretend you've run from your past and you've escaped and you've turned over a new leaf.
That's nice fun.
Great. I know what you are. You are a murderer. You do not deserve any of this. This outpost is not for people like you. Step out of line. I will be there, making some motions. That's it.
I think at this point, you're better off just not saying anything.
I'll be here if y'all need me or have any questions about what y'all just saw. Until then, I guess I'm out.
We're all in a lot of danger right now, Chris.
Yeah, and we'll get out of the danger. We always do. This outpost has survived and thrived for 3 years because we're a bunch of ingenious and creative bastards. And I trust you. That radio idea you have with Jackson, that sounds brilliant. I'm so on board with that.
Ingenious and creative, you sure about that?
Yeah. Anton, if there's anyone that can get out of this sticky situation, it's you.
Yeah, I did my part, but it's Chuck's job now. Are you feeling okay, Chris?
I feel great. V and Steve here helped me out. Make sure that I stay very calm throughout all of this.
We're supportive friends.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
Sorry you guys got caught up in that.
That's fine. We stick together, you know?
We'll always help each other, regardless of what they may scapegoat us to be. But look, I'm sure I don't need to rehash it for you guys, but what Laputa was talking about, that final operation out in West Virginia, that was, the final attack by the Locusts to...
It was wartime.
Right, we had to get rid of the last of the Sinless and the Chosen. Alright, well, Anton's going off about something else himself now. But look.
I think you handled that great.
Thanks. It's funny that Laputa says he was there, because the only people that were there were part of the Chosen, the members of the Sinless on Jerusalem. So if Laputa's willing to claim that he was there, perhaps he's got his own dark history that he doesn't want to be brought to light.
I like that.
Maybe we have some fun with him.
Where can we find out more about the Sinless?
I was, yes. I left 5 years ago, right after the war ended. It was nasty stuff. I thought about it. I have regrets. I think we all do, but... Yes. Yeah, those were part of a drug drop I had about 2 years ago with another envoy. Not the one that just died today. Another one before that. Helped take the edge off of getting those extra supplies. Yeah, so... Well, I think the jig's up. All we can do now is see how they pass judgment on me.
I think everybody needs what you took.
Look, if they're willing to go along with my plan, I mean, I saw Anton still wearing that band you guys gave him. Maybe we can still have that little celebration and hand out 1 or 2 pills of Percodone to everybody. Just kind of take the edge off. That's a great question. Usually a few hours.
Oh.
They're pretty powerful, and I will say, members of the Locust, we've gotten used to them, so our
Is your
systems
tolerance really high?
a little bit. So the 2 was a good suggestion.
Do people, who gets to vote on whatever happens to you?
Oh, I'm sure Laputa and Chuck and Jackson will probably put some motion forward about it, so it'll be some whole communal effort to decide whether I get hung or executed or exiled, whatever they want to do.
Are you feeling okay?
I am feeling fantastic.
How fantastic.
Better than usual?
Better than a lot earlier when you saw me, Thomas. I mean,
Yeah.
Steve and V here gave me some great advice, some great supplements, and was able to feel in a much better spot.
Oh my gosh, wow. I'm not in the mood for a follow-up question. Let's go.
Y'all have a good evening.
Incredible.
Hi. We heard you saying about the envoy, I want to fucking kill him. So you can't be that upset that Chris murdered the envoy.
No, I'm not. There's a reason that I didn't get involved in that screaming match.
Yeah, I think Jude and Laputa are totally overreacting.
Here's the thing. I talked to Jackson about this, and a murder was committed, and it has endangered the Outpost. However, I think the fact that they're dredging up his past, the things that he's done, we've all done horrible, horrible things.
But told us Laputa's a member of the Chosen, and Laputa's been hiding that from everyone.
He's correct about that.
Seems hypocritical.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, we have all come here to escape our past, so while I think Chris should have, some sort of a consequence for what he's done to endanger the Outpost today, I was thinking that would just be, reducing the amount of rations that go to the garden or something, not whatever they're planning.
Maybe not the garden, because the garden feeds everyone.
I mean, technically the garden is a supplement.
Okay, sure.
But, I don't know, I'm just spitballing. It's a stressful time. Just something a little less drastic than...
What a measured response. Very leaderly.
I appreciate that.
Dude, are you close with either Laputa or Jude?
I'm very close with Laputa.
Can you get him to
back
calm
off
down?
Unfortunately, while I love Laputa, we have very different communication styles. In a crisis situation, I tend to be very measured, and that really pisses him off. I think if I went over there and said, hey, remember the shitty things that you did, maybe folks in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, he would counter with, I'm no longer voting for you, fuck you, and also you hate my daughter. So I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest with you. Do you think that I should?
It's
very violent.
Do you still have your thing in your pocket?
What thing?
Or did you hand them all to the other person?
We don't have any.
Damn.
Sorry.
What mysterious interaction.
You seem really nervous, and you seem really stressed.
That would be correct.
Is there something that we could do for you to make you feel less like that? Because, you know, as a leader, you should be able to operate in times of crisis, right? So if there's something that we can do to help move that along, because what we really don't want here is for someone to be fucking murdered. Again. You know?
Actually, this is going to sound perhaps a little bit silly given everything that's happening, but it would actually take a weight off of my heart and my head, I guess. I have this thing happening with Cullen, as you may or may not have been able to tell.
It was really subtle, but yeah, we were able to pick up
Yeah,
on
the
it.
subtlety is not their particular strong suit. They've got a lot of other strong suits. And I really care about them is the thing. We have had this physical relationship for 10 months since they got to the Outpost, and God, this is humiliating. I have caught feelings, and I can't go over there and tell them that because I'm afraid that they just worship me as like a stand-in for their god.
Well, you're not like death, right?
Oh, no, I'm not.
You're not the physical
I
manifestation
am not the
of death.
physical manifestation.
Oh.
No, I know. I'm so sorry to mislead you. But
Damn.
if you could go over there and just ask them if they care about me beyond just a worship, that would be fabulous. And ideally tell them to prove it somehow, but, you know, difficult times call for difficult measures, so.
Excellent.
Thank you both very much.
Do you mind getting this?
And please open your eyes. Welcome to the death cult. Welcome, Jude. You will not regret this. Yes, everyone, treat them with love.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad I can be a part of something greater.
I hope that you will vote for the election so that we can find out. I'd love to listen to what you think I should be.
I'm going to get back to my stage.
Yes.
Thank you.
Excellent. So many things, so many disciples. Amazing. Well, has anyone talked to Anton tonight? Good. Exactly. Yes, you have. Yes, what do you think of him?
He doesn't like you.
No, he does not. As you saw in that speech, he was quite cruel to me. And what I have done tonight, as you have seen, conversion is to help you see that everyone is together, that we are a community, and that we will find that peace and embrace death together so that we can live every day like it might be our last. Yes. And it is death's decision when it is your time. Anton has been quite cruel and quite stressed. And so I would like for you to help me give him this. Would you like to, since you already spoken to him? Oh, yeah. Yes, give this to him. He needs to loosen up and let him know that this is an olive branch, a peace offering. Go. What do I see it is? This is some of the leafy greens from earlier. It will help him calm down if he smokes. We can do it together. Does he have a lighter? I have one, but I think it should be for later. For later. After I have won the election. Yes. Yes! Come forward! What do you inquire? Hi. Everyone else, I will give you a mission in a second, but you may go off and talk to others and come back later.
Oh, hello.
Yes. So we've been speaking with the lovely, lovely, lovely chap.
Yes.
And we heard that you've been involved for about 10 months.
Yes. Sexually. We have a strictly sexual relationship, correct?
Love that for you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Would you ever consider something more than sexual with her? Like romantic?
Yes. Every day I tell her how much I love her.
Well, see, she feels like that's worship.
Yeah.
She feels like you're putting her on a pedestal, like you put death on a pedestal.
Have you heard of the term love bombing? It's very trendy.
Love bombing.
So what happens is when you front load a bunch of affection without any real proof of long-lasting, like true, deeper connection, it comes off as creepy.
Oh. Is that so? I did not know that. I praise Lady Death, and she seems to like it, but
have you ever considered maybe like, I don't know, taking the hood down and like just telling her how you feel, like person to person, not like envoy of death cult to, you know, whatever you see the shop.
Well, I guess I understand how that could put her in a strange position.
Yeah.
We could have more equality in our relationship, yes?
You know, equality, intimacy, emotional connection, healthy boundaries.
With that, I wasn't going to ask this before, but now that you have brought it up, she took one of my rings recently, and I have been quite concerned about it. I don't know why she took it, but the next morning after we spent the night, she took it, and I've been missing it. If you could find out why she has my ring and bring it back, perhaps, I would be most grateful. Equality, yes. I will tiptoe around it.
Sounds like a killer plan. Oh, sorry. Wrong word.
Yes.
Wrong word.
Oh. You have fun, don't you?
Oh, I always have fun. Okay, all right. Goodbye. No touching.
I mean, I've told you about my organization, pardon me. And I also, before going to New Babylon, was the head of the spy unit in the armies of man under Christopher Smyton in the Great War. And it seems to me that the only way that we're going to get through this is if we lean on everybody's strengths. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
What are you going to do? How do you deal with New Babylon when other people are always important?
A very good question.
We know that you hide drugs in your garden. We just need to take them away for a moment to take a look. Okay? Please. Don't do anything rash. Again.
Ah, rash. Another good pun, just like the one that you found on the envoy's body. Usually he does that behind closed doors.
Excuse me. Make way. Checking for drugs. Chris has
There's
been
some spiky
known.
rose bushes. Careful with the refugees. Oh, those don't have roses.
Party pooper.
Sorry, Jackson.
If we find anything, Chris, any evidence that you can make biochemical weapons with any of this, better run.
Awkward.
Time for this last one. Cool. That's where I'll hide them all then. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that dumb, please. Look, I appreciate what you all have done for me. Those that Yep. And it's not just you, Rig. A lot of you have been very valuable with your insight from different perspectives. Those of you that have come here with a fresh perspective, I tell you, some of us have been really stuck in our ways these past couple months and years. I think it's time for a new change. And those of you that are here today, I think, are going to be the ones that guide us out of this dark moment. Again, I put it all to you. Vote for the one that you think will make the most help. Whether that's myself, whether that's one of the leaders that put themselves out for you. Vote with your heart. Vote with what you think will do the best for those of us here. And hey, if you want to stick around, we could always use a few more hands on this outpost. Thanks, guys.
So just the percodone talking.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, hi.
So we talked to Cullen.
Yeah.
And they're interested in romance and like equality. And in the interest of equality, they're wondering why you stole their ring.
Bold.
They wanted to be straight to the point in the interest of equality.
Listen, I stole it because I wanted something to remember them by. And I'm not giving it back because I still want something to remember them by. When they get in these fervors, I don't see them for days on end, and I care about them deeply.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary individuals, this is your last call for ballots. If you haven't received a ballot, I can hand you one up here.
Did anyone receive a ballot?
However, I am going to give this to Cullen in response in just a moment. I'll give it to them myself.
Okay.
I think we need to talk. I do need to vote first. It's been so busy, I haven't even gotten a chance to.
Civic duty.
I did. I remember you. All right. Like that. There you go.
Thank you. Who are you voting for?
I'm a little afraid because there's a lot of death cult members that if I don't vote for them, it'll be a problem.
Okay.
But I also like Chuck, so.
I'm voting for Chris.
See you. You look sad.
I've just been given a bit of an ultimatum. And I don't know what to do.
What is the ultimatum?
Listen, I love you, Cullen.
I love you too.
I also love Jackson. And I was really hoping that we could work something out. We were talking about a political alliance. I thought we should also.
And I told the people that, yes, I believe that we should have an alliance. But I'd love for you to be my vice president.
Jackson, listen. Jackson has said I need to make a choice between you and him. Fuck it. I love you, Cullen, and I'm sorry for all of this. And we'll figure all of this out after the election. But we should work together. God, politics and pleasure should never mix. Whose fucking stupid idea was this?
We can figure things out now. Yes, it'll be okay. Yes, we will be partners in crime.
You promise?
End so well.
That it will be okay.
It'll be okay. You can trust me. Whatever happens tonight, just know that I love you. Yes, and we will do this together.
I can't believe it sometimes.
Okay, I'm trusting you.
All you can believe is really.
If something happens,
This is my issue. They place all
we might have to have
Lady Death.
best of luck, I suppose.
Thank you, friends.
Sorry that all of you had to witness that.
Oh my gosh, hi.
I've got a couple people already with that idea. You know I care the most about this Outpost, Jackson. And you're part of it.
I do. I want to see us all together. I think that if you get elected, a couple people might leave.
That's fair. I think you should go put your vote in. I think they're already tallying.
Are you running?
I may have done a last-minute pitch.
I
Yeah?
missed that.
Oh, fantastic. Well, you know, I only had so much time to spread the word. But we'll see what happens tonight. At the end of the day, what's best for the Outpost will happen. I'm fairly certain about that. There's something about being on Percadone that just gives you a sense of confidence and clarity.
It is pretty great.
I love that for you.
maybe if everything does go well and according to plan tonight, we can spread the good vibes all around. V, you seem on board?
I agree.
Thomas?
Spread the good vibe.
Jackson's house. He would have this spot.
Listen, did you tell Laputa? Did you tell Laputa? Okay, you'll be on your way soon, so just go let him know. Hey, this guy.
World ends. Sometimes these don't turn.
Or sometimes there's choosing a path. And you prioritize yourself and your partner, and that's okay. But don't act like it also.
What is wrong with you?
I wanted it to be Jackson. And the choices we made. Let me know if you reconsider them.
I know that time. All right, everyone. Moment of truth, I guess. The veiling of the shadows and all that. Probably because it's death cult shit. Woo! I have in my hand here a little piece of paper. Sorry, what the hell. That has the name of whoever's going to lead this here outpost from beyond out. I think it's going to be a good one. See how it goes. The leader of this here outpost is Cullen.
Yes. Today is an important day. Today, we chose the will of death. Yes, huzzah! Huzzah! Yes, we will be blessed by death. This land will be blessed by death. And we will have more than we have ever had, friends. We will have harvests that are plentiful. We have riches that will overflow. And many will come far and wide to witness our necropoly. Yes, we will be a base of the death cult. And we will enjoy that with our sister city, New Babylon, the base of the death cult. We will have their protection. We will have death's protection. Yes, it will be fine. But with that, we must christen this space.
I couldn't agree any more with that, Cullen.
Is that so?
I am fairly certain that I have done all that I can to help this outpost, and I think there's one last task that I can do to help all of you here. And perhaps pay for some of the feelings and hurt that I've done along the way.
What are you saying, Chris?
I'm saying that with the garden gone in other hands right now, I've fulfilled my purpose here. Well, almost.
Oh my gosh, no.
This better not be what I think it is.
It must be done. We must christen this space.
Anton,
Cullen, if
make
you
sure
do
the
this,
water
there is
plant
no
is
coming
twice
back.
a day.
No, Cullen, don't do this. Cullen, please don't do this, Cullen.
Cullen?
Let go of his hand.
No.
Let go of his hand.
No, you can't do this, Cullen, please, Chris,
Anton,
no.
Step down. Oh wait, you already are.
Have a safe trip to Jerusalem, buddy.
No.
Chris
Cullen!
has offered himself
Cullen!
as a sacrifice.
Cullen, stop. Cullen, we can talk about this, please.
It is most beneficial. So, Cullen, we will let him have death's embrace.
Let go.
Right? No! Thank you. So, with that, I expect that my vice president and partner in love will support me, yes?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. And Jackson,
Yeah.
no hard feelings.
Never was, Cullen.
Excellent. Anyone else have something to say? I didn't. So we will send a message to New Babylon. Hello. This is Cullen Bray, ordained minister and missionary of the Death Cult, newly elected leader of the Grave Outpost. Please, listen to the amount of followers that we have gained for New Babylon and the Death Cult.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Yes, we have quite a following here, and not only that, I know that you are coming for us, that you have heard about the envoy and their demise. Sent by death herself, I'm sure. Just know that we have found the murderer, and we have given them justice as death sees fit. So, no worries. We have everything taken care of. And we will continue to do so. We are a strong community, strong congregation, full of love, ecstasy, beauty beyond measure, and we expect that you will give us everything we need for that paradise, yes? So, this is not a goodbye, but a see you later, New Babylon. This is Cullen Gray, signing off.
Oops.
Yes, Laputa?
Strap it to him, throw him in the river.
Excellent idea. Yes.
I'll do it.
We will have the dead man's switch attached to Chris. The body will be carried by Jackson and disposed of, so that if New Babylon decides to make a mistake, they'll find something else. And who can bring our refugees to their original point, their original destination? New Babylon.
I will.
Volunteers? Yes! Jude.
Lady Death is waiting for me in New Babylon.
Is she?
I'm going to join her. I'm going to work for her. It's all thanks to you, Cullen.
Brother! Yes. Jude will be a doctor in the nightclub and will give people beautiful death. And perhaps bring them back to life, yes. A beautiful ritual. Alright. Well, thank you all for supporting me today and supporting the Death Cult. And I hope that you will visit again. Who knows what will happen when death is involved. Jude, send them off.
I will guide you.
Mwah.
Rest in wish in Babylon.
Next to little angels.
Mwah.
Hurry. You're not sure if New Babylon.
Thank you very much. It was excellent. I'm sorry it ended this way, but I appreciate it. Somehow, I will get this outpost back on track. Mark my fucking words.
Go. And come back.